There are days where I really just don't want to work on the tank, but it must be done. I just got back from being out of town again, which means everything is out of whack because it's been a couple weeks since I've done a water change. Look at this beautiful algae that I have on my sand bed. Only mostly right there and a little bit over there. Over here is pretty clear and the rock work is clear. So it's just the sand bed, which I have glass peeking through, so it's only a matter of time before I have no sand left here. Got to do a water change, suck all that out so that way everything is looking a little bit better. Our new coral pieces in this tank are still doing good, just hanging out. We got those two, and we got this guy that's right in the middle of the algae. I asked Santa to bring me some really cool stuff for the reef tanks, so hopefully he's on board. Cleaning the glass has definitely become less of a hassle once I started wearing these gloves, and I don't have to worry about the clownfish taking me out. And it's also, the more frequently you do it, the easier it is. Like, I used to wait a long time before doing it before, and I would have to like super scrape all this stuff, and it would take me forever. My hands would cramp up. But now, since I just do it every water change and sometimes like once in between, it's usually a pretty quick little 5-minute job. This thing just started making crazy noises. I don't know what the heck it sucked up. Let me try to... Oh, I think there's a snail. Is there a snail in there? What the heck is that? I don't know. Let's turn it on again. Perfect, all better. Now comes the fun part, to clean all this up. I officially have a lot of glass bottom showing. Whenever I get rich, I gotta make sure that I have me a nice maintenance company on call, cause man, you know, I know some people really enjoy doing maintenance. I'm not one of those people. I enjoy looking at the tank. I enjoy all the pretty colors, and yeah, doing work on it, not so much. Occasionally I do. Like if I have a lot on my mind or something, like sometimes I could just zone out and do maintenance, but usually I have a bunch of stuff going on and it's kind of just like, oh, now I have to, you know, spend an hour and a half cleaning the tanks. So, yeah. But if it's like a day where I don't have a ton of stuff on my to-do list and it's just like a nice water change day where I don't have to rush through it, then I don't really mind so much. But when it's mixed in with a bunch of other stuff, it's kind of like, eh. Okay. By the way, we got a couple of the Zoas sold already. I might be meeting somebody later today to sell those. And a couple of you guys messaged me that you were interested in some of the overgrowth corals that I have for sale. If you are, hit me up on Instagram. Look at that. I pushed some sand out from under the cave, and it's almost like we're not missing anything at all. I could have done more, but yeah, I didn't want to make more of a mess. And see how we're looking. Real nice. We got one tank done. Yeah, I am just really not in the mood to do tank maintenance today. And then the vlogmas thing is just like, I was originally gonna just miss a couple days, but then as soon as I started and I had a good streak going, I was like, you know what? Let me just finish this in its entirety. So I have a couple videos left and I'm trying my best, but I'm kind of like, what do I film now? You know, like there's only so much fish stuff I can do, but I got like 7 videos left or something. So I'm gonna make it happen. We're gonna get all the way through frickin' Vlogmas, the full 24 days. Basically, the point of this video is that I am doing something that I really didn't feel like doing today, but the important part is that you push through and have the discipline to move forward and do it anyway. And then once you get started in it, it's really not as bad as the anticipation of doing it. You like work up in your head so much negativity about having to do whatever the thing is that you want to do. But then you actually realize when you get started in it and just put your head down and get to it, you get in a flow and it's really not so bad. You know, it's kind of like the same thing with going to the gym and whatnot. It's the hardest part is to actually get there, but once you're there, easy peasy. The new corals we got for the 12 Yalin Nano Reef have opened up nicely. Our acans are fluffing up, which is good. I actually had this one fall off. I had glued it like right here. And unfortunately, it fell on this enchanting favia, and as you can see, that right one is freaking toasted. Hopefully it comes back. I'm kind of bummed about that. I literally just saw it right now. So yeah, I just have them thrown on the sand bed for right now, but I am going to, I think, I don't know, later this week, I'm going to move that pink one that I like there to split up the green, then pink, and then put the green one back over here. The Yuma's looking pretty good, keeping the nice bright colors. It hasn't I mean, it opened up a little bit more since I got it, but it hasn't grown to be like the size of this one yet, but in time. Looks like we lost one of our hermits, or probably our only hermit, which is a bummer. And our GSP wall all of a sudden started not opening up again. It was doing okay, so I'm not sure what happened that caused that to change. The only thing I saw is that the leather was touching it. I don't know that that would be it. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna just cut off that hanging piece so that way every part of it can get light, and maybe that will help it turn around. I mean, it's freaking GSP. If I can't get GSP to grow in here, then, oh man, we're in trouble. Barely any algae in this tank. We'll have to really do anything crazy with, which is so nice. It's a bigger water change in this tank too, so I wonder if, that probably contributes to it being a bit better. Let me see if I just cut this. Perfect. Alright, so I got that glued back on, and then cut that extra piece and glued it next to it over there. I feel like the GSP is having a hard time gluing to the back. All of the super glue was kind of just crusty behind it. I don't know if it, I guess maybe it slimes off or something. I'm not sure, but we'll see if that works. Another thing I love about this auto top off is that if I am like a little too salty, I can just take some water out and it will fix it itself. And we're good. Swap this guy out. It's been a while. Already got a new one on deck, all cleaned up. Boom. Don't forget to keep your sensor clean, and always got to take care of the homies. Santa should be bringing some exciting stuff for this tank as well, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. Hopefully I've been good enough this year that I made the nice list. That's the thing about getting something done that you didn't really feel like doing. You usually feel much better once you push through. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.